A fire extinguisher rated not less than 10 B will be provided within 50 feet of the location where more than 5 gallons of flammable or combustible liquids or 5 pounds of a flammable gas are used on a job site. Mobs will be spun out and placed on a non-combustible surface at the end of each day on projects involving bitumen. A fire watch will be posted for 2 hours after work has been concluded for torch-applied roof systems. Fire extinguishers in buildings, all fire extinguishers will be mounted on a wall and properly marked. All vehicles will carry at least one ABC rated extinguisher. When at a job site, all employees will know the location of each fire extinguisher. Before using an extinguisher, all employees will be trained and familiar with the pass method of firefighting. Each fire extinguisher will be inspected smoothly to make sure it is in its designated location and has not been tampered with or actuated with. Each fire extinguisher will be clearly visible with nothing obstructing or obscuring it from view. Explain in detail about mechanical hazards. Mechanical hazards are those associated with power-driven machines, whether automated or manually operated. In an industry, people interact with machines that are designated to drill, cut, shear, punch, etc. If appropriate safeguards are not in place, or if workers fail to follow safety precautions, machines can cause major human injuries. The more common sources of mechanical hazards are unguarded shaft ends, the belt drives, gear trains, and projections on rotating parts, chain and sprocket drives. Any exposed component parts of machines or power-driven equipment which rotate rapidly or have considerable power and may catch the worker, strangling him or her in the machine before he or she can get free. Here you can see the figure. Mechanical injuries, hazards, straining and spranging, puncturing. Common mechanical injury hazards: cutting and tearing, shearing, crushing. Common mechanical injuries hazards: cutting, tearing. A cut occurs when a body part becomes in contact with a sharp edge. The seriousness of cutting or tearing the skin depends on how much damage is done to the skin, veins, arteries, muscles, or even bones, and even bones. Shearing. To understand what shearing is, think of a paper cutter. It shears the paper. Power-driven shears for shivering paper. Metal, plastic, elastomers, and composite materials are widely used in manufacturing. In times past, such machines are often amputated fingers and hands. These tragedies typically occurred when operators reached under the shearing blade to make an adjustment or placed materials there and activated the blade before fully removing their hands. Crushing. Injuries from crushing can be particularly debilitating, painful, and difficult to heal. They occur when a part of the body is caught between two hard surfaces and progressively move together, thereby crushing anything between them. Crushing hazards can be divided. into two categories: squeeze point type and run-in point.